It's a Feedbags tune called Blame It on the Sky. And right here, we've got Robin Wilson, Tom Fender, and Brian Blush.
Brian Blush.
Brian Blush.
Yeah, Brian Blush is from August Red. And you guys our bands used to play at Chewy's a lot together.
Yeah, that's true. We used to sort of alternate Saturday nights there. And what was it that you did to us, Robin? On what was it? It was a New Year's Eve, and you guys sort of stole something away from the gigantic celebration of the New Year. That's true.
Yeah, first of all, we never got paid, and we should have sued Chewy's when we had the chance while they were still in business. What happened was we were doing our sound check, and they had the big bag of balloons ready to release at midnight, the big appropriate moment on New Year's Eve. And I was just standing on the stage zoning out, and I guess I was staring at the bag of balloons. And I didn't realize it. I was just staring at it, thinking about something else. And one of the managers from Chewy's came up, and she started yelling at me, "Don't you even think about it. Don't you even think about it." And she thought for sure I was going to pull down the balloons before midnight. And I told Doug about this. And then you guys were the headliner that night. August Red was headlining, and we were lucky enough to get paid more than you, but go on early. And we... when we were up on stage, I had told Doug about the balloons, and he went over there. It was like our third song or something. It was like 9:30 on New Year's Eve, and Doug went over and he grabbed the balloons and he let them all down.
Personally, I don't think it detracted from the New Year. I thought it was really sort of like an early appropriate intro into the New Year. But we did return the inflatable favor on that time. You guys were headed off to Memphis to record.
Yeah, that was the last show we ever did with Doug. Was that show that you guys... What did you send up anyway?
I can't exactly remember what her name was, but she did have several valves to inflate her by, and she ended up in the chandelier there. And to be perfectly honest, I was in there the other day, and just in the vacant building now, which was once Chewy's, and... to this day, that thing is still there. So there are ghosts of days gone by still hanging.
It's still
there.
up in the rafters.
It's still there. It's still there. That's an honest to God story. That's the truth.
Man, we did so many shows at Chewy's when Doug was in the group, and one of the songs I remember, I'm glad Liam Miller just brought in this tape of us playing live on August 4th in 1990 at Chewy's, and this was a song that Doug really hated doing, and in fact, most of the Blossoms really hated it. And Tom's here. Tom, what do you remember about being at Chewy's?
Well, my favorite thoughts about Doug were definitely his sense of humor, and I really think that this song proves how much of a sense of humor he has, and this has always been one of my favorite covers, and it is Teenager in Love.
Local 98 Rock.
So this one's for him. From the heart.
just get David Schwabert to come on up on stage and show us some moves?
98 Rock. That is Teenager in Love, a live bootleg from the Gin Blossoms out at Chewy's when that club was still a club. We're going to do a couple commercials and we'll be right back celebrating more of the music of Doug Hopkins. It's a special show. We're celebrating music of Doug Hopkins. Up here is Brian Griffith and Curtis Grippy, again from Dead Hot Workshop. And they want to introduce a song by the Psalms.
That's right, Curtis. 100 Summers.
Before most of the people who may know Doug now as a member of the Gin Blossoms knew him, he was involved in other projects, and this is one of them called the Psalms. This included Bill Lean on bass, Richard Flower on vocals, and Jeff Schwartz on drums.
Here it is, a Psalms tune, 100 Summers, local 98 Rock.
springtime brought me the frightful laugh of an idiot.
Local 90.